How are we all doing this evening? So John's gone home and I'm back in the workshop here on my own. I'm killing a bit of time with this. It's a German radio, 1965, and I'm fluting around with it as one does. RFT, and I think they are German Democratic Republic, which I believe is East Germany at one time. And it's a Weimar 5340C. And what I've done so far, it is working to an extent. The main smoother, reservoir, double cap, that was getting nice and roasty hot. So I replaced that. I have a proper replacement here somewhere for this, with the nice nut on it and all that fits in. Do you think you can find it? No, but it'll turn up somewhere. So I've done that for the time being. That's a 50, double 50 microfarad cap there. So I've tacked him in, a little cable tie around him there. So it'll work for now. No reason why it won't. So what I'm doing now is, it has two tuning gangs. It has permeability tuning on FM. You can see the plate goes in and out there, and the two brass rods go in and out of coil formers. Sorry, trying to get in at this to show you. So that's working perfectly. No problem there. But the gang for the AM is totally stuck, and the pulley is slipping on the shaft. So the chassis is going to have to come out for that. See if I can free it out. It's not the first German radio I've come across the grease going hard on and the gang's locking up. And there's a couple of paper caps here I want to change as well. That's the audio coupling cap for the EL84, so I want to change that as well. So let's pause here for a second. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll get the chassis out of this and see if I can free out the gang and get those caps replaced. So hang on with me there for a minute. Okay, so I've got the TV, it's not TV, it's a radio. I have the radio chassis out of its lovely cabinet, and it is a lovely cabinet. It's this super high gloss polyurethane finish, and it's very attractive. And I'm going to see if I can free out the gang here. So this is not going to be easy. So the actual vanes themselves, the shaft, they're free. You can hear them rocking the little gears, chattering either way. It's actually the shaft that comes off the pulley here. Hard to see. Anyway, that's the shaft is stuck in that. So what I'll do is I'll get a little tiny drop of oil on the blade of a screwdriver and put it either side of it, and I'll get the hairdryer on it and I'll heat it up, and hopefully the oil will go in onto the shaft and free it out. So we'll see how that goes. You won't be able to see a whole lot, and can't show it and all and do it at the same time, but you get the idea. That doesn't work. What I'm doing here is I'm just spraying a bit of 3-in-1 oil into a tin. And yeah, get no screwdriver and get a drop. Put it down either side. You don't want to be drowning this thing. You don't want the oil all over the place. Just a couple of drops. Because, you know, if you get oil everywhere, then you get oil on the cord and that. And, the cord will start slipping on the pulley and what have you. It's not desirable. So nice modern high-tech hairdryer here. So we'll give that a blast. It's a Pratt & Whitney JT3 of the hairdryer world. We get it nice and hot. Could take a while. Nice weather here at the minute. A few rain showers earlier on. Radio on here. Oh yeah. Can't beat a bit of radio on a Gael Doctor. Irish radio. I don't know what they're saying. The Irish wouldn't be wonderful. We spent 13 years in school learning Irish and no. 95% of the people in Ireland can't speak a word of it. You get it drummed into your hair. Just trying to get that grub screw in it to tighten it. Stuff's not gonna free out. Have it. Have it. There's another drop or two of oil in there now. See where the dial card is now after all that messing around. Right, fully meshed. And the datum line is, so the gang's fully meshed there, and you can see in the mirror, wait, that's stupid, See the little dots? They're the datum mark with the zeros too. So we have that there. So we'll give the pulley a little nip now. Hopefully it won't slip too much. I don't want to over tighten it either because it's some sort of a weird perspex. So I don't think it'll tighten me too much for nipping them too hard. That'll do. Right, so that's that freed up. Next job is change the paper caps. As I say, the radio is working, but I imagine they're all leaky, so I may as well get them out of there, especially the one for the grid on the EL84. The price EL84s are now at the minute, we don't want to be wasting them unnecessarily. And of course with printed circuit board, early version, I wonder what the copper tracing is like for lifting. We'll go easy on it anyway if we can. So I think I'll use a solder wick on this, so I'm not going to pull out the pins and that because I don't want to damage it. Now this stuff, like most of the other gear I use in my workshop, it comes from China. But it's alright, it's cheap. It's cheap and cheerful. You get 1.5 meters, which is about 4.5, 5 foot. Yeah, 4.5 foot. And use a bit of the flux on it. Dart a bit into it, and yeah, it sucks good out. There used to be a nice stuff made by Chemtronics years ago, but I haven't seen it in a while. A solder wick with flux in it, and it was very good. That ground playing there. Well, follow the father and the scale with Paddy Fahy and me actually in the feed, Paddy Fahy, Kyo Third Fidela, is Commodore more Kyo like a could you be in the killer Miss Tushke in your bag as I go more a hand of them to Bamushir and quite the eye of Kyo Paddy Fahy, so walk with not a couple of fish in the shane. The Shaheen jog is the egg for Jimmy in the hand, because doesn't to the mark round the breeder, yeah, because in Shin Kong the quite Paddy Fahy hay. Well, I'll tell you one thing, this isn't the audio coupling cap because it's going to ground. So it's decoupling something. No harm. We'll just let him on anyway and we'll check him. It'll give us an idea what the health of the rest of them was like. So it's a 0.047. We'll focus. Why is it so hard for this thing to focus? When there's one particular thing you want to look at, it just won't do it. Anyway, it's a 0.047, 150 volts. And as we can see here at the AVO down here, none of this is working out tonight, is it? Alright, we can see that there. Yeah, it's quite leaky. So in the bin he goes, and I'd say the rest of them are the same. So, fun times. 0.047. We'll have a look in the stash. Doo doo doo. 0.047. That'll do us nicely. 0.047 and 630 volts. Yes. Hey, there's one down. Another right to go. See, the next one is over here. The just behind the switch bank here, and I'd say it's the same. And he's a decoupler as well. You from here to here. So, get him over there. You find that it's pulling the HT down all these leaky decouplers, so it's no harm to get them out of there. What are the 0.047? So that over there. He's fairly leaky too, alright. Oh, another one for the man. Now is not the time for you to be beeping at me machine. I'm busy. These medical clamps or hemostats or whatever they're called are really handy for this sort of thing, and if you can get your hand on a few of them, well worth it. A little bend on them there, stop them falling back. Great. The print seems to be fairly sturdy on this. Some of these early printed circuit boards, the copper traces lift off them if you just look at them the wrong way. Yeah. New. A few over here as well I'm going to change, but I'm not. Only tag strip in here, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to snip the leads off at the component and then wrap my new leads around them. And these are also 0.047 as well. Another 0.047, that'll be mad leaky as well. There's no point checking them, they're all the same, I'd say. You know, damp gets into them over the years, they're not sealed, and they turn into resistors. Yeah, they'll probably copyright me for that. They'll definitely copyright me for that. I like to have the radio on when I'm working. Yeah, nothing on. Right, 2 more 0.047s. Now it's a bit awkward to get in here, so what I'll do is I'll make a little loop on this like this. Right? There's the cap that I'm putting in, and I use the component lead off another cap, and I just wrap it around it. Like so. I do the same the other end. Now we can slide. Sorry, these things won't focus. I think you can get the idea anyway. We can slide the hole I've made over the old leads that are left there. And then it's just a matter of hitting them with a bit of solder. I'll probably make that sound a little bit simpler than it is. Well, I find that this that leaving the old leads in place and soldering the new component leads to the old leads is better than messing around with old tag strips and that. Especially if it's just a repair you're doing. Fair enough, if you're going in for a full blown restoration, you're going to be stripping the whole thing down, that's different. But if it's just a repair, then yeah, I made that sound a lot easier than it is. Let's open up the hole a little bit. Yeah, he's on. So a little bit of solder on him so he doesn't come off. The wires out. Try not to burn too many wires on my way in. That's it. Get it in. It'll do. It'll do. Dee dee dee. Yeah, so it was a bit of crack having John up here today. He's still having plenty of fun. Doesn't miss the shop. Doesn't miss the shop. 43 years and he doesn't miss it. Yeah, well, I suppose you can get enough of these things. Like another cap, same trick. Looped around. Nothing on the radio at all. Anyway. You know, soldering iron going into standby on me. Tell you what I would like. I'd like one of these with a little curve on the end. Just, you know, a little bit handier. Really. Oh yeah, that'll do. Now, if I was doing this for somebody, I'd probably be a little bit neater with the way I put the caps in or that, but it's for myself. I'm going to put this radio in my bedroom. And once it works, I'm happy. There's a couple more hiding in here at the back. So change them. Let's see where they are. Down below that bottom socket there. There to there. Let's see, there. Yeah. No, there. And below that one. These are all going, all these paper caps are going to the ground. So it'll be no harm to get rid of them. Instead of pulling the HT down a fair bit. What I need is more flux.